These will change your on-set communication for the better. This is the Hollyland Solidcom C1 Pro series wireless intercom headset system. And I'm going to tell you why I think you need them on your set. Caveat, fine people at Hollyland gifted me this set, but they're not paying me and they haven't seen this review. This is my full, honest opinion. It's something that I've had on my to-buy list for a long time, so I'm so pleased to finally have them in my kit. Past a one-man band job, comms on set is a good idea. And I've always found the more bodies in the room, the more shouting to communicate with team members becomes necessary, particularly in larger studios or locations. It doesn't look professional, it doesn't make for a nice working atmosphere, and whomever you're shouting to might not actually be in the room anyway. I've been on lots of sets with the standard heavy-duty Motorola walkies and earpiece setup. I've also bought and tried a bunch of affordable walkie-talkie options that either haven't had the range, the battery life, or they're just not very clear. And above all those things, they're just a pain in the ass, weighing down on my trousers and getting in the way. So I inevitably put it down somewhere and then become unreachable on comms, defeating the purpose. But these have changed all that. They're lightweight, crystal clear, and the battery life goes the majority of the day without having to swap in a spare battery. To be able to talk, you have the mouthpiece down. To mute your mic, you have it up. The stats worth knowing. They have a range of 1,100 feet, or 350 meters, which might not sound as massive as you might like, but we had them on a recent studio shoot where the stage was enormous and I could be out in the car park at the van or out of the studio round the corner and down the corridor going 10-2 and still able to hear everyone on the group. They have a battery life of 10 hours, with the exception of the master headset, which lasts 6 hours, but they all came with 2 batteries each and a multi-charger, so that wasn't an issue. They're light AF, weighing just 170 grams, or 6 ounces, but they don't feel cheap and flimsy like you might expect. I had 6 people on a wireless group on a recent shoot, which was my direct camera and lighting team, but you can have up to 8. And if you add a hub into the mix, you can have 9 on a group, with the 9th being wired to the hub rather than wireless. If you add a second hub, then you then have the option to have a secondary group. So that means 18 headsets total, with 2 of them being wired. But realistically, most people are going to need wireless. So that's 16 headsets total. But as I understand it, if I wanted to switch between groups whilst on set, that would be 15 headsets total, allowing space for me to communicate on either. Still, pretty good. You could, for example, have camera team on group A and lighting team on group B. And as long as the group is not at capacity, you can switch between them. So as the DP on a job, I could change between departments as needed. The hub unlocks more features worth checking out if you're looking for comms for larger teams. It's safe to say that the team loved them. Thoughts on the new comms?
Sorry, I'm a bit deaf. Can you say that in my good ear?
What do you think of the new headset?
It's a lot of fun. Deaf from the comms. No, I love Hollyland. They're amazing. Well done.
Noise reduction is amazing.
Oh mate, whisper. It's amazing.
If you want to learn more or are interested in getting yourself in the strong on-set communication game, then I'll leave a link in the description. Yes, I hear you, inevitable trolls of the internet. You don't need these to be a good filmmaker, just like you don't need an on-camera monitor or a grip department or a kit van or all of the other things. But if you're a working professional, you are serious about what you do, you want communication to be better on set and, importantly, can afford to invest, then these will improve your on-set communication for the better. For more kit chat, check out this playlist and make sure to subscribe for more semi-helpful tips and interesting insider industry knowledge.